Okay, YouTubers, it's Brie here with a old car battery. Doesn't work render. Um, that's an old scrap thing. But that's a brand new watering can, um, 9 litre, and that watering can is going to go. As you can see, I got it all planned out over near the fence area. That's going to turn into a water feature. I've got to get a solar powered pond pump, and the idea is the solar pump will sit outside and catch the sun. And in my box of goodies here, garden hose, poly pipe, tap fittings, another tap fitting which actually runs through this pipe, clamps, the 19mm lock clamps. I got Pope microjet sprayers, full circle. Got some elbows, 13mm for the black poly pipe. Another elbow with a screw-on fitting just in case. These are called risers because they rise up out of the garden bed, with an adapter. So those little adapters screw into the black poly pipe, and then those little microjets screw to the other end. But this fitting, yeah, goes like that, and the tap sits on the end, and the whole idea is we fill this up with water, and the pond pump sits at the bottom of it, pumps the water up into the tap, back into the watering can. Well, there's a tap that's filling it up, but it's a bit of a trick. So that's going to sit over there. The black poly pipe starts from there, runs down along the orange here, across, down the back, and I'm thinking of going underneath and coming up and doing this garden bed also. We've got this nice big green tree which I've actually cut and shaped so I don't poke my eyes out, and I'm just going to show you the front of where we live. Got a hedge there, and this is going to be all landscaped in the next couple of days. David wants to see my updates and possibly have a go of learning, which he's also welcome to come over and learn about the reticulation part of things. Also, I'm just going to turn the camera around. My transition is still going normal as ever. I'm still on all the normal medication until possibly May. I'm going back down to Newcastle to see my endocrinologist. Everything's fine. Mentally, I'm okay. I should see a psychiatrist, but I haven't seen one yet. I haven't seen one since last February, and unfortunately he passed away. So one of my other trans friends down in Newcastle, Michelle, I found out. So I might shoot you a message and find out who you is. But yeah, so everything else is fine. Start university towards the middle of this month, in a couple of weeks. I've been busy doing art stuff. We might just shoot you inside and I'll show you what I've been doing. It's just random stuff, stuff that I've been wanting to do for quite a few years, and it took a while for me to come out and actually do it. But I'll get you my first piece out, which is up here. You're probably going to go, why? Why would you? Why would you bother? It's just something that I've been wanting to do, and now that I'm with Kelly, and Kelly's into art also, Bachelor of Creative Arts. So my first piece was based on coffee, like a visual 3D type artwork. And I'm just going to turn the camera around so you can see it. Okay, so what time is it? It's coffee time. That was just a normal coffee cup, and all the artwork on it, including the writing, is actually used with nail polish, of all things. And we're going to turn it around. People do have sugar with their coffee. Unfortunately, if I did use sugar, it would attract ants. So this one here, I actually used rock salt, and then I painted it just to give it that extra coating. There's coffee beans all the way through it. That there, I haven't got a piece of white paper at the moment, but you can actually see it looks like hot coffee being poured into the cup. That's a piece of aluminium bent and painted to make it look like black coffee. Next one looks like a cappuccino with 3 coffee beans on it. If you could actually smell it, you would actually smell the coffee, because it's actually plaster with ground coffee beans through it. Looks like a real cappuccino. So that was the first one I did, which I took to my audition, and they accepted me for the course. I'm just going to go to my next piece that I did. It's a beach scene. Somebody's probably already seen this on YouTube, and if it's not on YouTube, well, there's my shark luring in the back of the ocean, the waves. And you come around, and we've got a large wave, a surfboard, some timber where you could normally sit. It's got the palm tree. And if you can see the picture in the background, if I lay it out about there, you can actually see the wave, the sand, and the tree and the beach. I did that oil, acrylic paint. I was going to say oil paint, but it's actually acrylic paint. I did that one there the other night to copycat this. But yeah, so that was number 2. What else have I done? I did a plaster pour of plaster in a bowl, and then I pushed down another bowl and made a plaster bowl out of it. One actually broke, so I was telling Kelly that I loved her 2 pieces. Next one's a lampshade. I've used the actual frame of a lampshade, and I've put roses all over it. The backdrop is a rose, of course, with the large leaf. What else have we got? Spluttered waxwork. This one here is wax and crayon, which is made out of wax. So I've done that one as well. And then this one here is a work in progress of melted candles with wire, there's string, bits of plastic, there's a piece of aluminium tin wound up. Under this big tall piece there's actually aluminium as well. But yeah, That's on a sheet of glass from a refrigerator, and if you can see the bottom of it, it gives it a bit weird texture also. So we're going to go back outside, and we're going to go and start this garden bed because it won't start itself. Hope to see you all again soon, or you see me again soon. Take care, and stay out of trouble. I've also filled out an application form to offer free support or help at the transgender or LGBT functions in Brisbane, which should be fun. I'm getting to meet new people. David, Jade, Gemma, Catherine, Patrick. They're all from Toowoomba. Nice bunch of people. We've got trans, we've got lesbians, we've got gay guys. Really good friendly network. So yeah, it's all good. Even Kelly went down the other night and we had dinner with the group. We had a blast, so it was awesome. I'm steering away. I'm not actually steering away, but yeah, I'm still doing the uploads and that. Sasha Charlotte. If you want to check her out, I'll add her link to the bottom of this, and in the comment section. Check her out. She's a young Aussie girl, trans, doing her transition. She does a couple little hobbies that she's got. A marble gun. Yeah, not my cup of tea, but if you want to go and shoot beer cans with your mates or whatever, yeah, I suppose you could probably use one of these marble guns. Add a piece of white PVC pipe and a balloon. I was never good at it, but anyway. Just looking around. You can see it with the sun, but it's not going to let me do it that way. If I zoom that way, maybe. There it is. Look at that palm tree with a big bunch of bananas. Only in Queensland you get bananas. So yeah. So stay safe. Love yous all, and I'm going to go and play in the garden. I'm going to go and give myself a green thumb. Take care. Love yous all. Bye.